time for Faith and Finance with Drew Blazsik. Good morning, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Great.
Fabulous. How are you this morning?
Good. Had the Bowling Green orientation and
Nice.
got to go to the president's house and meet him and yesterday. So
Nice. Like Trump?
President BG.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe President Trump heard that you were going to be a professor there and flew in to greet you.
Could be.
Yeah. So it's going pretty good. What I found kind of interesting was everyone talks about AI.
Yeah.
And that was one of the topics that always gets brought up. And you have those two competing worldviews. Is that one says, "Oh, it's going to the world's going to end. It's going to do everything for us." Or it's kind of built on a bubble. It looks. I'm kind of leaning towards that in a way. And I thought the president of BG made a good point. He said, we got to use it in a way where you think, you create, and then you actually use it. So I just want to encourage everybody, anybody that wants to do something you never thought possible, right? Be creative. If you wanted whatever it is, write a book. It could really help you with sourcing and doing a lot of stuff. So
no, look, I love the tools that I've discovered and been able to use for AI. Not because they replace the work that I do. They make the work that I do a lot quicker, and then I can get to other stuff, Yeah,
and the people that try to use it to not to be more creative or try to get better work, you could tell those. I could tell with the students. AI is not like that. It doesn't make you a more creative person. You have to be that. But it could really help out. So I just want to kind of encourage people about that. It's not doom and gloom. I think.
And you know who that sounds like? It sounds like Pope Leo the 14th. Don't dismiss it. Accept the good of it, and then make sure you guard yourself against what could overtake.
We've seen this before with new technologies.
Right.
I mean, everybody thinks it's going to end, or manufacturing jobs. You just got to adapt and transform yourself to what the market wants. But
and be educated on how to use it responsibly.
Yeah. Now there's kind of some interesting things about AI. I found was China, and you hear that debate between America and China. There's one called Kimi K3, and it outperformed. There's a benchmark. It's called a front end benchmark, and it outperformed Anthropic's, which is Claude, and OpenAI. And that was it jumped. It was the 17th best AI, and it outperformed and became number one.
Wow.
Now it talked about the article was talking about it briefly. Did it? So I don't know. I mean, they're always competing with this. But what's interesting about it was, unlike OpenAI and Anthropic, they have closed models, how they use it. This is more like, I wouldn't say an open source, but it's an open model.
Yeah.
And U.S. put all these restrictions on computers and chips on China, where they had to figure out, how can we build this AI without having all this computerized, that with everything that we've done in the U.S., it's like heavy, a lot of energy in what we're using. Well, they found a way, and it's 50 to 100 times less energy.
Using 50 to 100 times less
to operate.
energy.
I'm sorry, the cost is 50 to 100 times less. It's so
Okay.
much cheaper to run.
But also using less power.
A lot less power to do it. So they figured out the way. So they put pressure on that, and then sometimes companies, it adapted in that way. Well, that's the biggest issue, is power right now. It's because all the AIs that we have are just costing so much, which we will pay for that through our energy bill.
But when we see these leaps forward in technology in China, one always assumes it's the Communist Party, the government doing it. These are freely operating businesses doing this, right? With the permission of the communist government, of course. Yeah,
China's a weird. I mean, they figured out a way where they have their the regime kind of in power, but I mean, it is like more of a. If you think you can create something in China, they let you do it.
Yeah.
And then if they think you have it, they will back it too with subsidies.
Right.
But yeah, it's not your.
They're picking
typical,
winners and losers.
It's a free. It's more of a free market with their economy. I mean, you look at the EV market; they have produced cars, and we have some. I believe has some bans on the Chinese cars. So much cheaper than our cars, and they're doing pretty well too.
Yeah. And before anybody thinks we're waving the flag, just be cognizant of this. You can go make them billions, even trillions of dollars. You say anything against the regime, they're going to kill you. So I mean, let's not get too carried away, and they'll shut your
become
business down,
too
give it
wealthy,
to
and you
somebody
say
else.
something,
Right.
you'll go missing for I think forever.
Right. So
I don't know. Well, that one guy, Jack Ma, you look at that story. Kind of, I think it popped up somewhere like years later, which was an interesting story. So this is what you got to keep your eye on: is our government gonna try to put restrictions and ban U.S. usage of these Chinese AIs? Because if these AIs do that, it's gonna be so much cheaper. Because anybody who uses AI realizes it's getting very expensive.
Right.
And what they're doing is they entice you where it's free, and then if you want the better service, now even with the $20 a month, you are getting using all your tokens with Fable. I can't even use anymore. That's the top of the line Claude service, and then the other one below that's like the 5th ranked one. You have a certain amount you can use, and then all of a sudden you have to wait 4 hours.
Right.
So keep your eye on what is our government going to do. Is going to go the direction of open market, and then they have to adapt to it, or is it going to be more of a massive bailout for those two companies and ban the Chinese companies? You're going to see that happen. So that's going to be interesting for our economy.
What's your gut tell you?
I think it depends on who wins this next election. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would Trump right now try to? He's done that with other things with China.
Yeah.
Typically, I think they would let it go. The danger is if we become an isolated country with AI and then we're just very expensive, they might outperform it.
Right.
So that's very tricky.
You almost want it to be an open market for people to.
And I would argue this. You remember the whole debate about TikTok?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember the debate they brought to us of how it's addictive, how it's all this, how TikTok's evil? Well, you know what it really was? It was YouTube and Facebook didn't like that TikTok was controlling the market. What happened with they have their own version of TikTok.
Right.
There's no difference between that.
Right.
And it really was, it was American, I would argue, tech companies that just didn't like that TikTok had that influence
Pushing
in
on
there.
the government for protections.
And there's other arguments about Chinese having our data and stuff like that. But they really sold the idea of how bad it was as well to individuals. But our companies are doing the same thing.
Right.
It's so addictive, and it causes kids to spend 3 hours and, where did my time go? Kind of thing, which is, and that's not good. For creativity, you got to be focused. So we're talking about you can use this for your advantage, or you can use it. I always said this with my students. AI can make you very stupid.
Yeah, right.
If you're going to use it and not really understand what's going on, or it can make you 50 times more efficient. And you could do things, you don't have to do that tedious work that's causing all the time, as you know.
Right.
And you can do things you never thought was possible before.
It really does speak to efficiency, right? It really increases your efficiency if you learn the tools, use them correctly, and think for yourself.
Yeah, you have to. You definitely have to think for yourself. But I think that's very interesting. So if we did let the models in China go free market here, we have put so much money into investments into AI. I don't know if we would see a recession with that.
Yeah.
You might see a collapse of some companies.
Yeah, that's true.
I just asked my AI tools what we should do, and they said block everything from China. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they like one another. Well, they broke up or something. Maybe they liked one another. Now they don't like one. I don't know.
Well, Drew, getting ready for an exciting, school or academic season coming up.
Yeah, I'm
You
looking
ready
forward
for
to it. I'm pretty excited for it.
I'm excited for BGSU that they got Drew. I mean, my goodness, I hope they were throwing a party over there. The president coming out to greet you personally, is what you said to us, had a party just for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that's fabulous.
Yeah, no, he walked to everybody on the new faculty. Wasn't I don't know if he knew my name either.
Yeah, but your name was up there on a big sign. Welcome, Drew.
Balloons and everything, sure.
They had banners, but they took it down before.
Yeah, and I saw that they were. It was also listed, heard on Annunciation Radio
that's right,
every
that's right.
Friday. The famous Drew Blazsik. Thank you, Drew.
Have a great day.
That's it.